Canadians, stop scrolling. This is history in the making. For the first time ever, millions of you now have complete dental coverage. Yes, you heard that right. If you've ever skipped a dentist appointment because of cost, a broken bar, if you've ever put off fixing a tooth because you couldn't afford it, a broken bar, those days are over. Today, the federal government announced that more than 5 million Canadians are now fully covered under the National Dental Care Program. That means 5 million families, seniors, workers, and students who no longer have to fear the crushing cost of oral health care. And make no mistake here, this isn't just a minor policy tweak. This is the most significant expansion of Canada's healthcare system in a generation, and it happened under Prime Minister Mark Carney's government.
May, our new government expanded the Canadian Dental Care Plan to include millions of new eligible Canadians. Today, we announced that more than 5 million Canadians are currently covered under the Canadian Dental Care Plan.
Let's talk about what this really means for you. Dental care isn't a luxury, it's health care. Tooth pain, infections, and untreated dental problems aren't just uncomfortable. They can be life-threatening. Until now, millions of Canadians faced an impossible choice: pay out of pocket for dental care, or suffer in silence. For many families, especially those with children, it was a constant financial struggle. Today, that barrier has been broken. The Canadian Dental Care Plan, first introduced in late 2023, is now protecting millions from these costs. And here's the bottom line: you now have dental coverage. You don't have to put it off anymore.
This program is not just about providing financial support. It is about improving lives. People suffering with chronic dental pain are now getting treated. Canadians are receiving the preventive care they need. All of this helps to ease the burden on Canada's healthcare system, with fewer non-urgent trips to the emergency room for issues that could be treated in a dental office.
Imagine a senior living with broken teeth for years because dentures were simply unaffordable. Imagine a child who never saw a dentist until their first cavity became an emergency. Or a young worker forced to ignore pain because their insurance didn't cover it. These stories are everywhere in Canada. But now, thanks to this program, they're changing. Already, more than 2.8 million Canadians have received care, saving on average nearly $800 a year. That's not just money back in people's pockets, so it's better health, fewer emergency room visits, and less pressure on hospitals. It's a win-win for Canadians and for the healthcare system. This achievement didn't happen by accident. Credit goes where it's due. The Carney government pushed this program forward against skeptics, against cost concerns, and against decades of political excuses. Mark Carney's leadership delivered something past governments only talked about. He campaigned on expanding Canada's social safety net, and now Canadians are seeing those promises turn into real action. At a time when affordability dominates every conversation, this program proves that government can step up and deliver relief where it matters most. Of course, no program works without the professionals delivering the care. Dentists, hygienists, and specialists across Canada are stepping up. The minister highlighted their essential role, thanking them for their commitment. Every appointment matters. Every dentist who signs up is part of this historic expansion. And Canadians should know, this is a partnership between government and providers for building a stronger healthcare system together.
That's why I would like to end by extending my heartfelt appreciation to all of the dentists, denturists, hygienists, and specialists who are participating in our dental care plan. This program is only possible because of the commitment and participation of almost all providers across the country. Thank you. You are improving Canadians' health one appointment at a time. You, more than anyone else, know that we cannot build a Canada strong without protecting and improving the health of Canadians.
Here's one concrete example: Ontario. Over 2 million Ontarians are now approved for coverage under this plan, and already more than 1 million have actually received care. Dentists in Ottawa are calling it a game changer for seniors. Families who once feared the dentist's bill are now walking in with confidence. This isn't abstract, it's real, and it's happening now.
And I'm very pleased to announce that here in Ontario, this means it's more than 2 million people that are now approved for coverage under the plan. Over 1 million Ontarians have received care. And I have to tell you, while I door knock, because we do, I stopped by Kilry Denturists. The Kilry brothers are telling me how this is a game changer for many seniors that come to their office. And they also go across the city.
But let's be clear, it's not perfect. There are challenges. Rural and northern communities still face barriers to access. Some patients are surprised by balance billing, where clinics charge more than what the federal program covers. The minister acknowledged these realities in the Q&A, emphasizing that it's a new program and adjustments will come. But one thing was certain: there are no cuts coming. Despite ongoing spending reviews, the Carney government is keeping this program safe, and possibly expanding it.
Liello from CTV News. Minister, your predecessor, Mark Holland, had said that he wasn't going to stop until there was 100% pickup from providers. I know today you're highlighting the around 5 million Canadians who are accessing this, but do you have numbers on the dental care providers, denturists, dental hygienists who have signed on to this program? I know there was some resistance because of the administrative burden.
Well, maybe I would turn to you. I don't have the number, but what I know is that the enrollment worked very well. So as I said in my speech, the number of dentists who are participating to this program is growing more and more. And if we can reach to the more than 5 million people, it's because we have more and more providers. As you know, we have also to address, people living in rural region, northern region. It's more challenging, and we are getting there. We are putting a lot of effort to make sure that every Canadian can get access to dental care.
And as a follow-up, in the work you were doing over the summer as part of the overall spending review for the federal government, can you confirm that you have not recommended any cuts to dental care as part of the suggested savings the federal government is after right now?
Yes, dental care program is one of the commitments that our government did when we win the election in April, so it's still...
What we're seeing here is more than just a dental plan. It's part of a bigger story, the evolution of Canadian healthcare. Think back. When Medicare was first introduced, it was controversial, debated, even resisted. But over time, it became untouchably a defining feature of our national identity. Dental care may well follow the same path. Future generations might look back at 2025 as the year Canada closed a major gap in its health system and redefined what universal care truly means. And this legacy belongs to every Canadian, but also, undeniably, to Carney's government. So, Canadians, here it is, plain and simple. You now have dental coverage. Over 5 million of you today, and millions more tomorrow. This isn't just an announcement to its peace of mind, its dignity, its health. This is your Canada, and this is your coverage. Share this video so every Canadian knows they now have dental care. And tell us in the comments what this means for you. Subscribe and stay with us here on Ontario, Canada Today as we track the next big shift in our healthcare.